when you do have people who go in there and start shit, and if one person wants to go down there and be violent, even if they have nothing to do with the Occupy Wall Street or the Occupy whatever your local city is, because they were there and you were occupying Wall Street, and this person goes there and happens to do something else, it is going to be the Occupy movement's fault that happened. And people don't understand that. They don't understand that if somebody comes down here and sets a bomb off, or if somebody comes down here and is violent toward cops or violent toward anybody, then it looks like the entire protest is a violent protest. Not that there is any kind of, separation between somebody who just walks into that area and the people who were there to protest. So there's no way to tell the difference. While it's peaceful, it is working as it was in concept, or however people thought it up, and for whatever it to be, a group of people make, where it's catching on, and the next group of people from somewhere else sets it up and organizes it in their own shit or whatever. But and another thing that I just want to bring to people's attention that I thought about is that I don't see one main group or website or anything that shows the directive that makes it clear that every single one of these Occupy whatever in a different city has the same objective and has the same directive or same thing in mind. So I know a lot of people are going off of hearsay and then want to go ahead and hop in and get and join in, but I seen all these fools doing this planking and taking pictures of themselves laying down, acting a fool because everybody else was doing it, and I just want to make sure and hope that people, the majority of these people, are not running around and doing this because it's what's in right now. I don't want to see anybody pretending to be revolutionary because that's what's in. I think that being educated is what every revolutionary is trying to get everybody else to do. They're not trying to get you to follow what they're saying or believe what they're saying just because they said it. They're just trying to put a couple ideas in your head of what you might want to go research, and then you go and do your own self-education, and then with your own group of friends, people, and unite to get together and spread the knowledge and make sure people are on the same page.
I get it.
Right? But other than that, there's nobody trying to be violent toward people who don't want to wake up, and there's nothing toward, anything that's I guess the word is like taking nothing that takes us backwards, like humanity in general. That's nothing that's trying to take us backwards down a wrong road. And anything that what they're doing with Wall Street or the 1% and everything that they're trying to bring to people's attention, even the rich people, if any were ever listening, it should realize that you cannot get richer if the poor people never make money. You battle a group that you consider the 1% when you're the 99%, but that 1% holds 99% of the money and resources, and the other 99% of people are fighting over the 1% that's left over. So, regardless of what way you look at it, if they make the protesters and most of the revolutionaries, anybody that you can think of, if they make them hungry enough and wave the carrot in front of their face, they will get 90% of the 99% to do exactly what the fuck they tell them to do. Yeah, exactly. When you starve people and you tell them the only way you can get food is to shut the fuck up and do what I tell you to do,
they're going to shut the fuck up and do what they're told. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get out of here. I want to first and foremost thank my guest this week, Knowledge. Knowledge is hip-hop. KnowledgeIsHipHop.com. Thank you, brother, for coming out, hanging out with us, having some dinner. It was a lot of fun. And I want to thank you all for tuning into this podcast. IrritateState.net is the site where you can catch this episode and all future episodes. And I want to thank you again for listening. Going to have Knowledge take us out with some parting words. And then we're going to round it out with a tune from, of course, Knowledge is Hip Hop. Thanks again, everybody, for listening. Again, knowledgeishiphop.com, irritatestate.net. I'll talk to you next week.
I did do shows for a lot. I haven't done any shows probably in a couple months here. I've been focused on trying to get.
I've been bugging you about shows.
Yeah, a lot of people have, and I appreciate the people who bug me. It does not bug me. It motivates me, and I have been focused on getting this album together. The album is STFU. The abbreviation for shut the fuck up. But what it really is still the fucking underdog. And I feel like after 20-something albums, right? I feel like after 20-something albums, I'm still the underdog.
You are.
I'm the white hip-hop artist when I go into the shows that's predominantly, other... black, Hispanic, and everything like this, and I don't mind. They show me so much love and show so much support for somebody who's underground and who comes into a show where they mostly rap about swag and cars and rims and stuff like that. And I come in there and I rap and I do I do hip hop that's with a message that's about things that are important, and they still show love and support and respect for that. So I do, shout out to all of them. Be on the lookout for the album coming out. If anybody wants to join the mailing list and be in touch with the album, you can check me on reverbnations.com/knowledgeishiphop, or you could hit me on knowledgeishiphop@gmail.com, and I'll add you to the mailing list. I do have an artist that I'm working with who joined Foul Play Entertainment. His name is Possible. We're in the middle of a Theory of Revolution mixtape that we're in the process of finishing up right now. We're going to try to hope on having that out by the end of the year, and he might even try to drop a solo CD by the end of the year under Foul Play. I'm going to try to get the Underdog album out here, and I'm also in the process of writing some new shit. I mean, I was just sitting back and kind of chilling, because in a way I kind of feel like a lot of the artists that I came up with and did shows with and stuff, I see them, they get like 2 or 3 songs, and this is for any artist out there who's really trying to get on. They get a lot of people I see get 2 or 3 songs. They go to shows and perform those same 2 or 3 songs for like a year or 2, and meanwhile they're trying to get a mixtape together. It's like I said, before I even did a show, I did 20 tapes, and by that point, you have hundreds of songs to choose from. So every time you come to a show, you might hear a new couple songs mixed in there. So you don't got to feel like, well, I just seen them last week, or I just seen them, last month, and so I already know. No, you might be hearing songs. You might hear a song that I might only perform at this show. It gives people a reason to come out, see it. Every show is different. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, I'm working on some new material. I'm going to be working on a new mixtape with DJ Evil D from Norway, who's the DJ for Foul Play. We're working on a global alliance type of mixtape right there with him. Working on something probably soon coming out with Miss Red, who I dropped the Message to the Sheeple CD with. We're probably going to be working on a new mixtape. So, just as like a lot of people group up with an artist and collaborate on a song, I like to collab on a whole project. I feel like that 2 artists cannot get all of their views out that they're trying to mesh with on one song. So you got to have at least 10 songs or something with somebody who you're really trying to see what your chemistry can be like on that level. So, a lot of artists that I know, they link up with people, do one song with them, even people they don't even fuck with like that or something like that. But if I meet up with somebody, I like to do a tape with them, and I feel like by the end of the tape, myself, that artist, and all the people who are going to listen to it can really tell what level y'all are on and how well you mesh together. So, anybody who wants to check anything out from me, knowledgeishiphop.com. On the front page, I try to feature whatever the newest mixtape is. On the downloads page, I try to keep links to everything else so you can always catch up if you've never been up to date. Alright, I'm the underrated underdog who overachieves. My understanding of the planet comes with blowing the trees. Go green, no seeds in the cess. My weed is the best, it'll take away your breath when it's leaving your chest. Exhale with the breath of a king among young men. Blind, deaf, and dumb motherfuckers I'm done with. So come quick, equipped with big bang shit. This is my theory, bitch. Suckers can't hang with the cybernetic weapon from Skynet, who's so high he could fly jets with no pilot. I might mix hieroglyphics in when I write clefs to help me prophesize the motherfucker who die next. Till then, though, I'ma be the lion in charge, king of the jungle on the beats when I'm rhyming these bars, eating all of y'all without even trying to be the shit. And if you try to say you're better, you're lying, you stupid trip.
Oh, man.
Irritate the motherfucking state.